OnlyFans is under investigation. Yeah, it's something else, isn't it? OnlyFans is under investigation, guys. And there are a number of reasons why this is happening. However, there's some very prominent things we need to discuss. I've talked about them in other videos, but I figured I'd do one here for you guys so that we can talk about it a little directly with one another. But it's a pretty nasty situation that's happening. Watch to the end of the video to understand why OnlyFans is under investigation, why they will soon be shut down, and why a lot of the creators, as well as the creators of OnlyFans, are likely headed to jail very, very soon. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the article. So, OnlyFans creators have been contacted in IRS criminal investigation, tax professionals say, and OnlyFans content creators were recently been contacted in connection with a criminal, not a civil, but with a criminal tax investigation, according to multiple sources within the taxing community. Over the last several days, pairs of IRS special agents across the country descended on the homes and offices of OnlyFans personalities and their tax return preparers, delivering grand jury subpoenas. John Colvin, a Seattle-based defense attorney, said. Now, guys, keep in mind that this came out back in December of 2022, so it's been about a year and a half since all of this started going down. So basically they've been building a case against them for about 4 years now, at least. Special agents are members of the IRS Criminal Investigation Division. So, to my understanding, they have the ability to arrest people, maybe, which for more than a century has gone after tax fraud and other financial crimes. Recently, for example, it has been involved in the seizure of billions of hacked crypto. Grand jury subpoenas mean the Department of Justice is involved. Traffic to OnlyFans, a subscription-based social media platform that often includes adult-only content, exploded during the events of 2020. OnlyFans reportedly grossed over $2.3 billion in 2020 alone. Its content creators have been increasingly well known for their eye-popping accumulation of wealth. It is no surprise that the IRS and Department of Justice Tax Division have some questions for some of the highest grossing of the 1.6 million content creators. So we do this. So because grand jury subpoenas have been sent out to content creators on the platform, so they want to put these people in jail. It definitely means that the Department of Justice is involved. But there's a number of reasons why they want to go after OnlyFools, why they want to shut OnlyFools down. And it's not just because of tax evasion. Now, don't get me wrong. OnlyFools is the largest laundromat in the world, if you get what I mean. So they basically wash a lot of money, but there's more to it than that. So OnlyFans vows that it's a safe space. However, very bad people are exploiting people who are not of age on the platform. OnlyFans says that it vets its users and all content to keep people who are not of age off its adult-driven platform, but Reuters' investigation of U.S. police and court files found complaints that hundreds of bad videos and bad images of people who are not of age appear on the website. Watch Me Get Super Wild reads one post cited by authors featuring a person who is not of age, who should not be on the platform. When a person who wasn't of age from Florida went missing in April of 2023, the person's parents searched their phone, desperate for clues. What they found shocked them. For months, this person had sent photos that were not appropriate and videos that were not appropriate to a man they now feared had been in contact with them. Some guy just flew in from New Jersey. Her bewildered father told a 911 dispatcher after reading her messages. There's some kind of business and photos going on, something bad like that. The next day, sheriff's department deputies found the person of not of age in a rented house with the individual. According to police, an investigation revealed he had posted dozens of videos and images on OnlyFans, a booming online marketplace of the individual who was not of age, One video advertised for $20 showed the person of age involved in a bad act. Watch me get super wild, read the caption. The bad Ethan Diaz, disgusting Gen Zer, 22, was later charged with human trafficking and other offenses. He has pleaded not guilty. What a little scumbag. So OnlyFans makes the reassuring promises to the public that it has strict adult-only guidelines with sophisticated measures to monitor everyone, vet all content, and swiftly remove and report anything that features people who are not of age. We know the age and identity of everyone on our platforms. That CEO Kylie Blair, in a speech last year, no people people who are not of the appropriate age are allowed on the platform. Nobody under 18 on the platform. The Florida individual case, detailed in police records, court documents, and interviews with law enforcement, undercuts OnlyFans claims, and it's not an isolated example. Reuters documented 30 complaints in the U.S. police and court records that people who are not of age's material appeared on the site between 2019 and June 2024. So this is very, very up to date. The case files examined by the news organization cited more than 200 very bad videos and very bad images of people who are not of age, some with adults, and these individuals. In other cases, multiple videos of people who are not of age remained on OnlyFans for more than a year, according to an investigator who investigates content of people who are not of age being on this platform. And they found all of this while assisting Reuters in reporting and alerting authorities in June. The impact on some of these individuals who are not of age was devastating. After I found out about the video, I couldn't go outside without being scared somebody saw my face. A young man told the Massachusetts court after a film of him at when he was not of age with a volunteer football coach ended up for sale on OnlyFans. Parents expressed disbelief and outrage. There has to be accountability for these platforms. The father of a 16-year-old boy from Kansas told Reuters, the family ordeal, he said, is a wound that will never heal. So this is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Of the 30 cases reviewed by Reuters, more than half resulted in an arrest and at least 3 in criminal convictions, most including that of the missing individual in Florida, involved adults accused of being involved in the situation with people who are not of age to create bad content and sell the content on the site. In other cases, people who are not of age got past OnlyFans vetting to purvey their own content. Police records show. So you have people who are not of age who are able to get past the vetting process on OnlyFools so that they could sell their content on there. It's absolutely disgusting what's happening. And back in 2021, members of Congress actually reached out to the Department of Justice, and they demanded the Department of Justice actually go and take action against the platform. 102 members of Congress. It was a bipartisan effort. Basically demanded that the Department of Justice take action and remove the content from and take down the platform. So we know that the IRS criminal division is involved. The Department of Justice criminal division and tax evasion division is also involved in this. So it's a very serious situation. So as the investigation continues, content creators and their CPAs will be required to respond to any subpoenas that have been served. More on that below, but in general, subpoenas can require either the production of documents and appearances before a grand jury or both. And only fools content creators and their CPAs who receive subpoenas should retain tax defense counsel. So not only do the content creators have to have counsel, but the CPAs, this is insane, certified public assistants who do the taxes also have to lawyer up. So they're actually going after the people who do the taxes for these people as well. What they're doing is they're basically trying to say that money laundering is happening here. Ideally the creators and their CPAs will retain separate counsel. So the accountants, guys, they're trying to charge the accountants that handle the records that do the taxes for the OnlyFans models. They're trying to put these people in jail. This is crazy. Why? Because they may have different stories to tell. It's possible that the creators will say, my CPA is the one who told me to deduct this, while the CPA may say, I told my client deducting this might be risky. Yeah, they're trying to put both of them in jail. It is important to retain counsel who is experienced in this kind of work as soon as possible. I'm always better positioned to defend my clients when engaged quickly. When I learn a client has been contacted by the government, the first thing I want to know is how long the interaction lasted. If anyone who has served ended up sitting on the couch and talking to agents for 2 hours, we need to debrief as quickly as possible before memories fade. What did the government ask about? What were the responses? These are the critically important elements that can make or break how a defense is shaped. This is crazy, y'all. Something else to remember: just because the government has served a subpoena doesn't mean these content creators did anything wrong. In general, someone who has served a subpoena will fall into one of three categories. Witness: a witness is someone who has information that is germane to the investigation. The government is not seeking to prosecute witnesses, but needs information that the witness has. A witness can be asked for document interviews, testimony, or some combination of all three. Target: a target is a person or entity who the government believes has committed a crime and is investigating. A witness can be asked for documents, interviews, testimony, or some combination of all three. However, targets who are individuals, unlike corporations, have important Fifth Amendment rights to assert in order to protect themselves against incrimination. And then we have subjects. A subject is someone who has information that is germane to the investigation, is not a witness. The subject is not the target of the investigation, but as the investigation continues, may have a good chance of becoming a target being prosecuted as someone as they and being prosecuted as they have to be a witness. What to do if the government shows up at your door? The sweeping nature of the investigation calls for a basic understanding of the do's and don'ts of what to do when the government agents show up at your door. In general, government agents will come early in the morning, and if they are serving multiple people, they try to do it all at the same time. So the people who are connected can't warn each other. They can show up at your door, your car door, or your office. In general, in the life of an IRS examination, there are three likely scenarios in which an IRS agent may attempt to speak with someone personally outside of an agreed upon IRS interview. Service of an administrative summons is sometimes done in person, or it can be done by mail. If you are approached by an agent serving the summons, I advise clients to accept the document and close the door. Advise the agent you will contact your attorney, or your attorney will be in touch. Subpoena services. Yeah, I mean, guys, they're not messing around. They are really not messing around. They're coming for these people. They are 100% coming for these people. They're coming for these people hard. Subpoena. Uh, Service of a trial or grand jury subpoena is typically done in person. If you are approached by an agent serving a subpoena, I advise clients to accept the document and close the door. I advise the agent you'll be in contact with your attorney, and your attorney will be in touch. Search warrants. Service and execution of a search warrant is always done in person. If you are present when a government agency executes a search warrant, you may not prevent them from taking files or property that is permitted to be seized pursuant to the warrant. If you are approached by an agent executing a search warrant, you should examine the document and make sure it says search warrant. If it does, advise the agent you will contact your attorney, and your attorney will be in touch. We also recommend clients leave and tell everyone else to leave while a search warrant is being executed to avoid the temptation to speak with agents. I represent clients in tax matters, which are unique in that an investigation can turn from a civil to criminal. It can be very hard to remember what to do in a stressful situation, so we provide our clients with an index card with language asserting important rights printed on it. If you don't have an attorney or such a card, you should try to remember that in general, no one is obligated to speak with law enforcement. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is some nasty stuff. It's some really, really nasty stuff. But these people, they put themselves in this situation, and these people are going to end up in prison. A lot of these people, a lot of these content creators, they're going to end up in prison, and they belong in prison. They absolutely belong in prison. This is some nasty business. There's some really nasty business that these people are involved in. You know, absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. OnlyFans has been hit before by accusations that it doesn't adequately protect people who are not of age. In 2021, the BBC detailed several cases of very bad content on OnlyFans involving people who are not of age. In response, OnlyFans parent company Phoenix said it closed accounts it found to have indecent, bad images of people who are not of age. That same year, 102 Republicans and Democratic members of the U.S. House and U.S. House of Representatives called on the Justice Department to investigate people who are not of age on the platform. The Justice Department told lawmakers 3 months later that they could not confirm or deny it was investigating OnlyFans. Contacted recently, a department spokesperson declined to comment. So we saw earlier that the grand jury subpoenas have been issued by the IRS Criminal Investigation Department, and if grand jury subpoenas are issued, then the Justice Department is involved. The Justice Department tax evasion division, as well as the criminal investigation part of the Justice Department, because they are trying to put these people in jail. They are 100% trying to put these people in jail. So OnlyFans is on their investigation. It is going to be shut down. They've been working on it for a couple of years now, and this is exactly where it's headed. It's a really, really disgusting platform. Hypocrite Block says the OnlyFans content creators didn't pay their taxes. That's exactly it. All right. Gig says they finally come for these ladies. Absolutely. Cruz says, good morning, gentlemen. Let's see here. Rilla says, I can believe that they don't care what happens to these individuals. Unfortunately, it's a terrible platform. Machi says, hola. What is it? Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches, wherever you are. You know, como está? You know, whatever. All right. Let's see here. David says, currently globally, we have much worse problems than OnlyFools. Yeah, but they're washing money on that platform. They're washing money. Okay, yeah. Mochi says it's CP. And yeah, it's CP. Lots and lots of CP. What's Real says, why can't we all come together and work together? There's some really bad people in this world that need to go to prison, man. There's a lot of these bad people that need to go to prison. Angel said passport is the new Trump card. Let's see. Hugh says forget those ladies of the night. Hypocrite says they're getting audited. That's exactly what it is. And BSJ says great content. And then shout out to Thunder. He says, what is Jack Dowthrey going to where his prime income is coming from? What is Jack Dowthrey going to do when his prime income is coming from OnlyFools models? Yeah, I mean, he needs to go to prison along with them. He needs to go to prison along with them because he's a piece of crap. World says women are unable to exploit men and their looks anymore. Yeah, winter is coming. Kevin Samuels basically warned. He said, ladies, winter is coming. James says, screw it, shut it down. Winter is coming, all right? It's going to be cold. You know, they enjoyed hot girl summer, and now broke girl winter is on the way. Broke girl winter is on the way, guys. We see here. Now, Johnny says that it may shut down, but another similar 10 websites will pop up. And here's the thing, those websites, I mean, you have sites like Fansly, they're going to get shut down too. All of these are digital pimping platforms. They're all going to get shut down, and these people are just going to keep on getting arrested. Don't forget that there used to be on Craigslist, before there was Backpages, which they shut down, there was Casual Encounters on Craigslist, and they shut that down. So the more that they pop up, the more that they'll get shut down, and the people involved will be thrown in prison where they belong. And because a lot of these people are involved with CP stuff, you know, when they do go to prison, there will be guys in prison who will properly discipline them. Because a lot of these guys have behavioral issues and they're very, very emotional. So they're going to take that out. They're going to deal with their emotions with these individuals. Because these guys, you know, they're very emotional. They're very emotional. You know, daddy issues and all. The future right now is that this platform is going to get shut down. And the people that are involved in it are going to end up in prison. People who created the platform and people who work on the platform. And a lot of it is because one of the biggest factors to consider is that they are washing a lot of money on this platform. They are washing a lot of dirty money on this platform. That's what I think that they're suspecting. And that's one of the major factors in it. I think that these people should absolutely go to jail because they 100% belong in jail. They are not good people. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. Click the link in the description to get your free copy. Guys, what do you think regarding this 6-6 situation? All right. Johnny says prison is criminal school. What do you guys think regarding this situation with OnlyFools and all the terrible content that's on the platform? And yeah, like, you know, it's sick. It's sick. But Rilla says the dudes will be put in high heels in prison. Absolutely right. All right. They'll get properly disciplined there. But let me know what you guys think regarding all of this and what you think the future of the platform is. Do you agree it will be shut down soon, and the people involved in the creation of the platform, a lot of these PIMPs, they're going to be in prison and they're going to get their due. They're going to get their punishment in prison. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these streams. If you want to do more of these streams like this, I've been popping up more. Like I can probably like wing a few more of these in. Like, let me know what time is the best time for me to do the streams as well, when you want these streams, and let me know if I should do more of them. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.